And how about you pick out the guy I go with as the team? Oh, SimCity? Nice. Which version? Like the original on PC, like a throwback, or is there? Oh, nice. Bowser City. Nice. I didn't play SimCity on SNES. I had the Genesis and I had Populous, and that's not the same experience at all. Populous is like raise and lower ground. SimCity's like create a society. It's like, oh well, this is more medieval, very medieval SimCity-ish. Nice. Think it's time to move on to a different game, because I go with the group's moves. So if you feel like you're done with Amiga video gaming, I totally understand. So who am I throwing in with him? You know what? I got the camera set up too. Oh, there is 200 or 196. Did I get to 196? Thank you so much for the follow. Homocelius? Silicis? The Fart Man? I'll go with the Fart Man. Brett the Hitman Fart? I thought you meant? I just want to make sure I picked the right teammate here with the Ultimate Warrior. You know, I spilled part of my drink. Let me just go get a paper towel real quick. Between Savage, Hogan, and Hart, let me know who I'm throwing with. I'm just getting my camera set up. I spilled the drink, and I wanted to make sure that I cleaned it up, and I didn't want to make a ton of noise. Sorry. I should be a bit more a bit better with the explanation when stuff like that happens. I'm just getting the cam set up. And I think that's good. I hope it's good. Oh, yay. Hooray. There I am. It's a better experience, right? I'm told that I should use the cam if I have it set up, and I'm going to try to do that more. So now we go with Savage. Now, what I like that they chose to do in this game, they went a different route with how they're going to present their teams and everything. In order to stick it to the Nasty Boys, they called Jerry Sags Brian Knobs and Brian Knobs Jerry Sags. They even came up with name graphics for him and put him backwards. And it just kind of goes with the theme. Rodney 316 says, I just whipped your golf. Yeah, they only did it that one time. They only have that one image, and then every other one is just plain text. The Nasty Boys theme lends itself to being short bits recreated, just spammed. Bitrate seems good. Hey game, you wanna play? Time to play the game? According to the game, I'm beating up Jerry Sags right here. Who could have known? They've been giving the WWF fake IDs for years. One down. Oh man, I gotta tell you guys, the reason I'm putting all this together is because I really want to put together a song about how this is the best game ever created. I've been piecing it together in my brain, and there are a few reasons why this is the best game ever created for wrestling. Okay, 1. Very good music for its time in terms of the quality of the little bits they include. 2. You can pin people on their legs when they're facing down. No other wrestling game even attempted that. 3. When you get up, it faces you in a direction you logically would. Like if your head is facing to the right in Super WrestleMania, when you get up, you'll face to the right. And if your head's facing to the left, but if you're on your back, it would make sense when you sit up, you'd be facing the other direction. This game thought of it. And it's the only game with Sean Mooney. I mean, the evidence is there. And I think that because I didn't like the Nasty Boys and it mixes up their names, it really sticks it to them. Oh, thank you. Bronxy! What up? I'm playing European Revenge Tour. I'm in the Britannic Arena, made out of encyclopedias. I'm just going LT on this guy, hitting him with forearms. Macho Man does like no damage though. That's the only negative. Oh. Sean Mooney! My man, the reason you play this game is to see Sean Mooney in his glory, giving out news reports. I swear, this is the one game where they could have got Lord Alfred Hayes, and it would have just been everything. It would have the pinning people while they're face down on the mat by their legs. Oh, they mix up the nasty boys in this game. They call knobs sags and sags knobs. And as a kid, if I would have known about this game and the game mixing up their names, I would have liked that. I'd have been like, yeah, that'll show them for cheating the Hart Foundation out of a world championship. Right there, Typhoon looks like he's really angrily, like, just dropping one. But Earthquake looks a little bit Hills Have Eyes. Ultimate Warrior has Rachel from Friends haircut, and Macho Man always looks like he's Slim Jimming it up, you know. They tend to get Macho Man pretty right in games. I think they care a lot. Earthquake. Tuggers is like the penultimate. Oh, I got him. He's done. But like, look how much damage the Warrior does compared to what Savage was doing. Like, it's not even fair. Mooney! He will shock you. You could tell what time this is. It looks like Ultimate Warrior right around WrestleMania 8. Barrel roll. Kick him out of the ring, Warrior. That'll show him. It's the only game that has realistic falling damage for leaving the ring if you roll out of it. Yay for gravity. Stomps, like in real life, do an incredible amount of damage. And that's kind of how you'd be game planning for a real fight if you have an opportunity to stomp on their kneecaps. So the game already shows you that Rugged Ronnie Garvin was the best wrestler, which is something that not any other video game's ever done, at least that I know of. Like Rugged Ron's Ridiculous Ride or something like that. Came out for maybe the CDO. I don't know. Up, disc change. You know what we need right now? Another disc change. Hit him with it. Oh, you don't get a graphic, you don't get pictures, you don't get text. It just starts off the next match. It cut off all the bull. All the bull. They're like, you don't want storyline, you just want to get jumped in a ring by the $1 Million Man. While Irwin's chilling on the outside. Whoa. Somebody beat my my Steel Cage Challenge NES record. So luckily I got the Game Boy one. Oh, you let him get away. I would say yeah, that'd be you. What up, Bronx? What do you need from me? How can I be of assistance? Oh, I just thought you were asking for a favor. Like, who's your favorite ever? Me? I was like, oh yeah, man, you are. You're my favorite ever. Mike. That sounds like something I said. Like, Bronx, you're my favorite ever. And I think that there's an award up there that says that you're the best. So I was like, oh, I hope you know. You get like the Varsity Club. It's gotta be Rick Steiner. I think Rick Steiner got over as a character before Scott Steiner. I just think about how weird that is. Think about Scott Steiner not being a bigger character than his brother at some point. And it's because Rick Steiner, he was immediately relatable on a non-in-ring level in how he presented himself. And I think people liked the Steiner brothers for the athleticism presented by one and the antics presented by the other in a lot of ways. And where in the Hart Foundation, Anvil couldn't work as well, Rick Steiner could also work incredibly well. So I think when he was in Varsity Club, while like Rotunda was good, I think it was still a Rick Steiner show for me. Because, I mean, it's also, he had headgear. It was a different time to look at wrestling because things like that stood out. Like, I liked NBA players who wore goggles. Why? I'm like, they just look different. Like, stand out. Like, maybe having impaired vision isn't the best way to stand out, but it did stand out. Like, it was undeniably effective for me. Like, sometimes I like to argue with my friends and say, hey, would anyone even remember Kareem Abdul-Jabbar if he didn't have goggles? They don't like that. But it's right. Like, he wouldn't have got an airplane if he didn't wear goggles. I'm sure he wore them in the audition. That's how they knew he was ready to fly. Like, oh, you got goggles already. You could fly? You should be in an airplane. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Then again, like, They didn't put Wilt in Airplane. That guy scored 100 points. No fucking goggles. And what's weird is you always remember the moves of Scott, and then Rick Steiner would hit a belly-to-belly or a power slam, and even though Scott's was a little bit tighter, you'd be like, oh, I like that. I have to be very careful here, because Sags can end me. I'm sorry, Knobs. Knobs can end me. Here's Sags, just after the game. Here he is. Good old Jerry Sags. And his blonde hair. Like, look how little... I feel like Macho over here does way less damage with his stomps than Warrior. I'll kick him out of the ring. Tagging Warrior again. End the match. Oh, didn't time that way. Right. Kick him out. Uh-oh, not good. Nice. Just a little bit extra damage that does helps me. Oh man, he tripped me, but I also threw him right back out. That tricky Knobs. What the heck? You can't just trip me either way. Wait, he didn't tag in his teammate? I'm gonna pin him then. Got a little lucky there. I want to change the disc again. Right now. And we know what's coming next. One more time. A little bit off on that. I'll make it through. Now play Money Inc.'s music. Now jump me in the match. One more time. Pretty good representation of the music compared to like WrestleMania Challenge. Even compared to the sound engine of the Genesis or the SNES, not that bad. Just saying. Took up like the entire disc to put that music on there, but still is good music compared to a lot of things you get. Authentic recreations for the time. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Not good. Kick him out. Not good. I could have tagged there, but I want to get the more damage in with Warrior when I can. Not good. Got him. I think that's enough. It is not bad. WCW wrestling is not bad. It's, overall, I would say it is better than almost every NES WWF game. Maybe... Yeah. Yeah, I guess. The way I play it, though, with this, I'm supposed to be working for countouts. And I hope you do find out soon. I'm gonna be giving DiBiase percentage a try. Oh man, Bronx! It's such a fun game. It's such a fun game. You get to pick between 8 moves, and each direction is a different move. And you get to pick 4 for each match, but you can change them match by match. You kick like between 2 and 4 times to try and stun them and hit the move. So it's a little bit of the kicky grappling that you see in WrestleFest or in an NES game. But after you stun them, you go up to them, and you have default moves you can use too, like body slams and things like that. So there are some fun things about it. I also think it had really nice recreations of the wrestlers. They had nice finishing move in how they were represented. I like that a lot. They had a big roster too, because it wasn't just like 4 characters like these games. You had, I think, a total of either 14 or so. It's either between 12 and 16. I think it's 14, but I could be wrong. Kick him out. Tag in Macho. Done. Randy Savage gets a pin. Bronx, I'll tell you what's the best part of it, because I haven't even hit you with it yet, right? There are 4 play modes. There's a single match and a single championship run. There's a tag team match, and then there's tag team tournament mode, where you play a round-robin tournament versus everybody, and you just keep on advancing through rounds. I think you go through, maybe 6 run-throughs of all randomly generated teams. It's a lot like what WrestleFest does, but when you're playing on a console in 1980 whatever, it was the only thing doing it. Animal here. He paid for the teeth whitening. Hawk got to get the other half of his makeup. It's a really good representation, I think, overall, compared to a lot of 1992's music. Yeah, oh wait, yeah, this is 92, so that might have been WrestleMania 8 time. Uh-oh. Okay, gotta trap him. Oh, good. He tripped me. Not good, not good, not good. Okay. Macho can take some hits, but he's gonna have to because Animal's in hit mode now. Trouble. Get out of there. Get out of there. Roll. Worth it. Totally worth it. Done. Oh, he might kick out of this. He didn't. I'm done with this game. I wanted to have a no-loss run. I got it. I beat my 30-minute time goal. I'm done.